What's the most important thing to consider when deploying Office 365?
Well, like with every migration, you have to plan very carefully. So in this session, I talk about planning and preparations, and not so much about the migration itself. It's more when your planning is done right, you can easily migrate.
Yeah.
But you have to deal with a lot of stuff like cleaning up your Active Directory a little bit, and you have to make sure that your Exchange environment knows about this upcoming new product, which is in the cloud, right? So that's the things I mainly talk about.
Yeah. What's the? Do you use any tools? Do you know anything that can help, especially the viewers that haven't been to the session, that can kickstart the deployment, perhaps?
Yeah, there's one tool I really love, which is the Office 365 deployment readiness tool.
Yeah.
It's a tool that will actually scan your on-premise network and see if there are any things that you should consider changing or update before you could actually move to the cloud.
Yeah.
So that's a good tool. It actually does some LDAP queries into your Active Directory to see if your Exchange environment, for example, is configured correctly. Another tool that I really like is the Microsoft Assessment and Planning Toolkit.
Yeah, the map.
The map, which is obviously not really related to cloud computing, but it actually helps you, tell if your client machines, for example, are ready to use Office client tools which are hosted in the cloud.
Yeah.
So that's another nice tool.
Yeah.
And in this session, I have this one main example, which is Exchange deployment, Exchange migration. And for example, for Exchange, there's the deployment assistant, which is now has two other options besides on-premise deployment. It's a hybrid deployment is supported there, and it's an online-only deployment. So that will really help you for getting your Exchange environment up and running.
Yeah. So we'll link the tools you mentioned down below the video so people can get a kickstart.
Okay.
So thanks for coming.